Hi, we're here at the Las Vegas airport going to LAX and we're riding United. In this video, we will talk about tips, tricks, and hacks for United.
This tram is going to D gates. Please hold on to a post.
United was made in the late 1920s and is currently the world's largest in terms of number of destinations. United is definitely one of the best people's choice. First tip is about booking United. The first thing you should do when you're booking United is look through Google Flights. I usually use a third-party Expedia to book all my flights so I can get the points. They say you shouldn't really book on a third party. I just add insurance if I'm iffy about it. So far, I never really had a problem with United, aside from my 2.5-hour delay from it. The best way to check in with United is to actually check in a day before. Make sure you check in right away so you don't miss a chance in case you want to upgrade. Always make sure that you have the right measurement for your bags. Remember, basic economy doesn't have a carry-on and you only get to have a personal item, and then the rest will allow you to have carry-ons. Also, sometimes they have issues on checking in, so you want to be prepared and check in early in case they have issues, which happened to me already. Especially if you're in the basic economy, you have the mental preparation for it to come early to the airport and not get surprised by it. So which seats should you get? I've tried basic economy, main cabin economy, premium economy, and also first class. These are the only ones that I could give you tips, tricks, and hacks on. When you are booking basic economy, for sure it doesn't have a carry-on, so take note of that. Take note of the price if basic economy is worth it. For the main cabin economy, it doesn't really give you that much leg space, but there is a carry-on allowed and more rides to it. And then premium economy will give you more privileges. I'll write down all the links in my description so you can compare each of them in case you're thinking about which seats to get. But for now, just know that basic economy doesn't have carry-on and more leg space at premium economy. For security and boarding, I don't know which airport you're coming from, but every time I come from LAX, it's pretty busy. So I would highly suggest that you come early for that. Domestic, I would suggest coming an hour and a half before. And international, I would suggest coming 2 to 2.5 hours for that one. Also, another thing that I like about United is they actually text you updates about it. There was a time that it was like super delayed, that 2.5 hours. I was taking the basic economy that time. I had an early flight and they texted me like the night before, kind of late, that there's gonna be an hour delay for that. I had extra sleep, which is great. And then I arrived at the airport and they said another hour delay and so forth and so forth. And now let's go board for our flight. But before boarding, make sure you have water. You might be in the runway and chilling there because of the delay and you don't have no water. Remember, you can also buy things from the flight attendants because you haven't taken off. And also some snacks. Wow, it looks really packed. Take note of your boarding group. I'm in boarding group 3 since I have the main cabin.
3 through the green lane. 3 through the green lane.
Thank you. Thank you. During boarding, I made sure I'm attentive because I have a carry-on and I don't want to put it into check-in. So that's why I made sure I come in first, one of the first at least, for group 3. Hello. Yes, please. Love United. Always have a wipes. First class over here. And then I think this is premium economy, but this one says economy plus. Looks like we have ample space for our luggage. For my trip in Las Vegas, I always sit on the right side because the right side of the plane will give you the view of the strip. His routine, wipe everything. Yeah. He's smart, he got Starbucks. I'm so glad my bag didn't go there.
Please keep your small items and jackets with you until we have found space for the larger carry-ons. Flight attendant, please complete final safety checks and be seated.
One of the best ways I get entertained while taking off is doing plane spotting. Let's do one right now. You know, you're in Vegas and you see a lot of Southwest. Ooh, that's a little bit close frontier.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
the Wi-Fi, go to unitedwifi.com, and then there you will see a bunch of entertainment that is for free, but you gotta watch a lot of ads. Usually they have images, but today, I don't know what happened, they don't have images. Let's test it out if it will work. It is working, but again, watch the ads. It didn't work.
As a reminder, the seatbelt sign is on. Even when the sign is off, keep your seatbelt fastened.
Actually, this is the first time that the movies didn't work with me. I guess it's a little bit cloudy outside, that's why it's like this. But I highly suggest for in-flight entertainment that you download or stream, especially if you're going to be in a long flight.
We sincerely sorry we can't provide any service on this flight.
Good thing there's a magazine on hand. Check this out, your one-day must-do itinerary for Sin City. 9 a.m.
Flight just take your jump seats.
It's been a while and we're experiencing turbulence right now. But you have to sit still and relax. It's a vibe. Four Seasons, California. Wow. Whoa, yes. This is my leg space. There's actually a bunch of space. And the retriever carriers have the size that would fit the bags underneath, because that will save you a lot of space in case you didn't want to use the overhead cabin. For charging, I'm sure there's charger on the planes, but for this plane, nada. A lot of United planes are old. The charging situations is not their best. Today I've been going a lot to the loo, and this is one of the times that I have to go again, but we couldn't. But anyways, one of my tips in United is go before you go, which I did, but sometimes it's just a busy day. What I like about United is that they have everything there. They have a very nice hand soap that smells so good, and it's personalized. Pretty small, so like you just gotta do what you gotta do, so be ready for that. Usually the cockpit is the smallest, so I would go to the back side. If you want a little bit more space, the back side is the way to go. We're about to land and it's still zero visibility. All of my flights from United, the staff is always super friendly and helpful. My tip for this one is just be nice back, and that goes a long way. It's gonna be hard for the pilot, but we'll still have to rate that landing. I'm gonna be super nice though, because this is something unusual. Ooh, we're past it. There's a gush of water coming here. I think it's raining outside. So 5 Stadium is wet and salty right there. Traffic, that's definitely 405. Okay. Okay, that was pretty cool. I mean, overall, I'd rate it 10 for safety.
Welcome to Los Angeles, where the local time is 5:20 p.m. Please stay comfortably seated until the seatbelt sign is off. You may continue to use and charge your phones and tablets. If you are sitting in an exit row, please don't plug your devices into the outlets. Don't forget to check your seat back pocket and area around your seat to make sure you have all of your belongings, and be careful when opening overhead bins. Once we arrive at the gate, our airport team will be more than happy to answer any questions you might have.
That was a bit of a crazy flight, but everyone was so helpful still, and we landed carefully, and for that, thank you, pilot. Those are my tips for flying United. I hope that helps. If you want tips for flying Spirit, I've got one for you right here. Watch this video, see you next time, and off I go.